If you're looking to get dirt under your pretty little fingernails and spin some wrenches at the same time, you could start installing commercial grease traps, or you could buy a project car. I know what I'd prefer, but if you want to go the automotive route, here are 7 great options to consider. This is the short list. Built by drivers for drivers, insurance through Hagerty features guaranteed value. You set your car's value up front, and in the event of a total loss, that is what you would be paid, guaranteed. Because collector car values shift and project cars eventually get finished, check your vehicle's worth at every renewal to update the guaranteed value of your vehicle. Visit Hagerty.com today for a free quote. Hello again! It's great to be back with you on AutoGuide. You know, there are so many great classics out there, it can be tough to choose the right project car, especially if it's your first one. And up next, we've got a list of our favorites, but if you're trying to narrow things down, there are a few factors to consider. And point number 1, you need something you're passionate about. If you don't care about off-roading, for instance, then don't buy a Jeep. If you love American muscle, you should probably avoid a Japanese K car. Makes sense, right? Now, point number 2, and this might be even more important, acquire something you can afford. Practically everyone loves a gull-wing Mercedes, but good luck finding one that mere mortals can obtain. I mean, I don't have trust fund money or a sugar mama handing out stacks of blank checks, and you probably don't either. And point number 3, when shopping for a classic, make sure to consider parts availability. Finding window garnish moldings for a 1934 Pierce Arrow might be impossible, but they're probably readily available for a Plymouth of the same year, so think about that as well. And of course, with all that in mind, and a little help from our friends at Hagerty, here are 7 great project cars to consider. Our first recommendation is little British sports cars, and yes, that's a bit vague, but there are several great options to choose from. Austin Healey offered a range of models in the 1950s and 60s. There's the MG Midget and MGB, and even an assortment of Triumphs like the TR6. Parts availability for models like these should be decent, plus they're not outrageously expensive. According to the Hagerty valuation tool, MG Midgets in good condition from the late 60s and early 70s should go for somewhere around $7,000, while Concourse Perfect models are priced at nearly $24,000. Austin Healeys are generally the same, though some models are significantly more expensive. Next up, another automotive legend, one of the most produced vehicles in history, the Volkswagen Beetle. Simple, sturdy, efficient, and about as common as fallen leaves on the forest floor, the people's car, as it's called in German, was designed to mobilize everyday folks. Today, the Beetle is an affordable way to get into the classic car hobby. Over its decades-long production run, the original model was offered in a range of body styles and with a dizzying array of changes, so there is a lot of variability. Still, you can drive home in a good example from the 1970s for anywhere between about $9,000 to approximately $14,000, according to Hagerty. Okay, now it's time for something a little more potent. How about a GMF body? This platform underpinned the Chevrolet Camaro and Pontiac Firebird muscle cars, or pony cars depending on who you ask. In the case of the Chevy, it came out for the 1967 model year and was offered mostly uninterrupted, for 6 generations up until 2024, and most generations were built on the F-body architecture. Over the decades, you could get the Camaro with a staggering range of engines, including plenty of thundering V8s, though swapping in whatever power plant you want should be pretty easy. As for pricing, it is, not surprisingly, all over the map, from less than $10,000 to hundreds of thousands of dollars for special models. Grab a Camaro that isn't rarer than hen's teeth, and you'll have a great project car that's affordable, restorable, and highly upgradable. Next up, another vehicle that was produced by the millions and millions, the Ford Model T.
There's one car that takes you anywhere you want to go, the Model T. Strong, sturdy, with a will of its own.
The OG car that put the world on wheels, this machine is as basic as it is rugged, dead simple to work on, and tougher than a coffin nail. The Model T might be way too crude for some of you out there, but parts availability should be fantastic, and depending on what you want, you can get a good example for like 10 grand. Of course, you might not want a Tin Lizzie for your everyday classic, but thanks to its virtues, this is an incredible first project car to cut your teeth on to really learn some new skills out in the garage. Another great project car is about an order of magnitude more sophisticated than the Model T, while still having plenty of that old-fashioned charm. I'm talking, of course, about the Model A. Millions of these rugged and mechanically approachable cars were built from approximately late 1927 up until early 1932, and consequently, plenty of new old stock and reproduction parts are available. Aside from having a far more comfortable interior, double the power, and a conventional sliding gear transmission, unlike the Model T's planetary gearbox, the A is also highly affordable. You can get a good example for roughly $12,000, according to Hagerty. Up to this point, we've only had cars on this list, no trucks, but that changes now, and I'm pounding my finger on the table to prove it. Slotting in at number 2 are pickups from the 1970s and 80s. Like British sports cars mentioned earlier, this is a bit of a nebulous recommendation, but there are a lot of great options for a project vehicle, whether it's your first or 50th. Trucks from this era, like the Chevy CK, Ford F-150, and Dodge D-Series, back when Dodge used to make trucks, are rugged, widely available, and should have great parts support, whether you need a replacement door, a new set of ignition points, or even fresh wheel bearings. These pickups should also drive reasonably well and be easy to upgrade if you want disc brakes, a modern transmission, or a better suspension. Of course, engine upgrades should be a snap too, and not surprisingly, pricing is all over the map, but you can get a good example of a mid-70s Chevy half-ton, F-150, or Dodge D100 for anywhere between about $12,000 to $20 grand. And if you want something nicer, you will obviously be spending a bit more than that. And finally, one of the absolute best project cars of all time is, drumroll please, the Mazda Miata. A thoroughly modern take on the classic British sports car formula, the petite Miata delivers outsized driving fun in a package that's far more reliable than the models it was inspired by. 4 generations of Miata have been offered since this sports car hit the road in 1989, and all have earned a well-deserved reputation for all-around excellence. And if you want a Project Miata, it's probably best to stick with the NA and NB variants, the first 2 generations of the car. Parts should be widely available, and according to Hagerty, you can expect to spend around $9,000 for a decent example, though pristine models aren't outrageously expensive. So there are 7 or more, depending on how you count, great project vehicles that should be attainable and relatively easy to work on. But is there anything here that we should have included? I mean, the Honda Civic and S2000 are great options too, and so is Nissan Z-Car, the Volkswagen Golf, BMW 3 Series, Ford Mustang, and many, many more. Tell us what your favorites are in the comments down below, and make sure to let us know what sort of videos you'd like to see in the future. We always appreciate your feedback. Now, if you've already got a classic and are ready to pull it out of storage for the year, we've got the video for you. Click right over here to learn some great tips and tricks so you can start the driving season off right.